Hey guys, this is Atco. You recall a couple of videos I did where I had worked on an Edison Amberola that I picked up at Craigslist. Got a heck of a deal on that thing. I paid $100 for it, and with just a few little minor things I had to do on it, it runs well. It could probably use being cabinet being restored and all that stuff, but for right now it looks good. And along with it, I got about 50 cylinders, maybe 40 cylinders. You know, that's a heck of a deal. These things will sell $4 or $5 on eBay at any time if they run pretty well. So getting them along with the Amberola, one heck of a deal. Now the only problem with these though, let's say I had 40 of them in there. I looked at them and maybe 6 of them are perfect. They play well, they turn well, they're great. Maybe 3 or 4 of them are broken, so I could throw those away. That leaves 30. The 30s that are there will have a couple problems. Some of them, the plaster inside is broken. And those are basically trash too. But only a few of those. The rest of the ones that don't play right, once you play that through the mandrel of the player, it will go about like halfway and stuck going through there, and what that is, it's one of two things. Now this happens from over time, and they start picking up some humid in there, and they'll do one of two things. Sometimes they will actually, they swell, and when they swell, it won't fit through the mandrel. And I'll show you what we can do that will quite often fix that. The other ones, they can get so much of that humidity in it they'll actually warp. And when they warp, generally I don't think there's anything you can do with those. So I'm going to assume, I haven't gone through all these, gone to a few, but I'll probably get maybe half of them I can't use because they'll get warped. But the other ones could just because it had gotten the swell, and once they swell, the plaster in there gets swollen and won't fit through. And what you can do with that, and I'm sure I got at least a dozen of them like that, you use a thing called a Reamer. I bought this off of eBay, and it just got something in there that will really try to, almost like sandpaper in there. You put that in there. Let's get it in a bag or something. Plastic trash. Alright, what you do, you put it in there and you start kind of turn it around, and you're basically sandpapering off some of that plaster. Okay, now I won't do too much. I'll take it to the player and see how much I did out of that. Let me go give that a shot. Hold on. Okay guys, I went back in and it was probably another ½ inch gone in a little further in the mandrel. Where I started, it was probably a good 2 inches where it was supposed to be. It was so it wouldn't go any further, and was sticking out by about good 2 inches. I've got it just about down to exactly where it's supposed to be. I did this same thing here, went it through around a few times, each time I would probably get another ½ inch out of it, so I went through about 3 times. I got it pretty much done now, so now it's looking good. Now is it actually going to play well? We'll go do that next. Alright, let's give this a shot. Well, I think that plays pretty well. Okay, so okay guys, that sounded pretty good, I think. Alright, so what was on this thing anyways? On By Jingo and O by G by the Premium Quartette. I don't know when this came out, but probably around about 1915. Okay, so what I would expect now out of the 40 that I got, probably I'll end up with a dozen and a half. That'll be very good, and I can't go wrong with that. That could be $3, $4, $5 worthwhile for each one, so it's a good deal. So that's it. That's how you fix those things with a Reamer. For now, this is Atco, signing off.